Hey man, stay safe world. You already know what's going on. So basically right now, Twitter's on some weird shit. And basically, we gotta discuss whether or not Jack Harlow said the N-word. Right now, we'll prove it here first. Before we do though, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and let's run this shit up. So basically, this all came from an old surfacing clip, and I guess people attempting to spread this information from an old ass song that was dropped in like 2020, where he basically said something that sounded like the N-word. So then I guess people just randomly discovered the snippet like recently in the last couple days and have been going on saying that this nigga said the N-word.
Going on pop up and when I'm disappearing. Lately it's for something I don't really like in your spirit. While it's lame, maybe beat a nigga Johnny generic. Hey, she ain't flying.
So we're gonna see. I personally don't think he did, and when you look at the song and shit, like it actually says like on Genius that he said like Nicky John produced it, but when you look at the snippet itself, it sounds as if the man said the N-word, man. I mean, I guess if you're just listening to it and not really, because you can't really understand what he's saying with the lyrics and shit. So it's I don't know. People were taking it and running with it, you know? How they do on the internet, of course. It's the age of misinformation, so what the fuck do you expect other people to do, you know? But I just feel like it's just an interesting take on like how society is as a whole. Because people basically on Twitter were saying that this happened, and then like a lot of fucking people were kind of catching traction, and they weren't even like looking into it at all, or whether or not he said it, or really doing any type of research. They just saw the fucking like tweets on Twitter, and they just saw like people talking about it, and they assumed that it was true because he was white. And I feel like there's probably more pressing topics in the world right now, but I feel like the power of misinformation is crazy. And I feel like one of these days there's gonna be a manufactured like deep fake scandal or something, or some type of scandal where people basically like make a whole fake like thing happen and make it seem as if it had happened just because. And it's like that shit has happened. I've seen so many times on like Instagram and shit, Twitter, all these social medias. It's just such an easy place to spread fake news. I feel like Twitter's the worst because you can easily retweet shit. You don't even need to know someone. Instagram, you need to at least know the account or something. Maybe you can see it on someone's story or some shit. But bruh, this age that we live in, you gotta be really careful when you're researching shit, because you could ruin people's whole careers over some shit that they didn't even do. Like this Jack Harlow shit. Like, look at the video out of context. It does kind of look like he does say it, but then when you actually hear the song and it's a little bit clearer, it's not like the fucking it's not like the goddamn fucking like audio in the clip is good or anything. So it's not like surprising that you can't really understand what man's saying. But hey man, like I feel like it's just so crazy, don't you think, that like we have the ability to like spread misinformation like this? Imagine if he actually like didn't even say anything close, and then we just made this up out of the blue, and this man's career was fucked just because of that. But it's just gonna be more interesting, and it's gonna definitely, I feel like, change the way that people view the world, the way that artists act. I mean, like black artists probably not really, but like you could really get canceled pretty easily just like saying the wrong thing, and you could even get canceled not even saying anything at all, like fucking like just being in the wrong place at the wrong time in history, man. Let me know in the comments what the fuck you think about this shit. Real say shit. You already know what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe. We finna run this shit the fuck up. Appreciate y'all. Peace.